side by sides. But wow, it is beautiful. We're good. We've done worse than this, so I just want to see how pretty it is back here. We're not going to go through anything absolutely crazy. But yes, this is already a really beautiful trail. Now this one is a Jeep trail. Rock crawlers were up here the other day. Some pretty intense rock crawlers. And I think this is about where we'll turn around.
Yeah.
We'll get over here and take a look though, just for fun.
Oh, I see what they're talking about. It's rocky. You can go up that.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. But man, look at that. That is a serious rock course. Steep angle, as you can see here.
What do you think, honey?
We'll stop right here and we're going to take a look. Woo. I'm going to step out of the vehicle here, so maybe hopefully people can see somewhat of our angle and where we've come from. But that's a huge incline there. We've already gone up some pretty cool stuff. But we were way down there on the bottom, and if you look here, I mean these rocks are pretty large. Hey, Jody, stand up here by this rock here. There you go. You can kind of get a perspective of how big the rocks are. You know, looks pretty good up there, but it's pretty steep. No, I think let's take a look here. Let's walk up together. But you can see just in that little bit already how steep that angle is. And it gets steeper and steeper. We'll keep walking up here and see. I mean, to give you an idea, that again, it's kind of hard. It doesn't show the full perspective on camera, but we just walked up just that little short distance, and you can see how far we've climbed per se.
That is really pretty up there, though.
I just want to make sure that we can get to a point where we can turn around if we need to. she a pretty awesome video girl? She walked up as well, but if you look, it's hard to see again on video. Daniel Trail is the most difficult trail, but man, it is beautiful up here. We were way down there in a very short, I'm gonna say 300 feet. We've risen all this elevation, so it comes pretty quick, but it is gorgeous up here. Again, our little engine that can. All right, here we are now going down that opposite side of what we just went up. Going down right here doesn't look very bad. Hopefully that was the worst part. If it was, Falls Creek was worse. But again, it's perspective. You know, a Jeep going up versus this little machine going up. We can navigate through all the little things and avoid some of those big rocks. Where if I was in our Jeep when we were younger, Judge, I think we would have, there's no way we would have had that. Well, we would have, but we would have had to fight through it.
Right. Because the rocks are slipperier.
Well, but wow, this side here is beautiful. This is Trail 390.
Butterfly. I'm actually warm.
Yeah, I might have to take my jacket off here.
Too.
We did buy a half windshield, so we may need to put that on now that it's warming up.
Yeah. I like the full one though in the cooler times because it really keeps the heat in and you don't get near as cold or the wind in your face, which helps you stay warm.
Yeah. You know, and again, I gotta say this power steering, get the unit with the power steering.
Definitely.
But as you can see, this side of the trail, it's absolutely gorgeous. That may have been the roughest part, I don't know.
I hope so.
Look, that fine dust. Just take a look out here to the right. The trees all in bloom. Just gorgeous. Alright, so it looks like it's going to get a little rougher per se, but the trail itself looks good, but if you look ahead, you can kind of see how it gets really steep. But that one we may not do. We may turn around at this point. I don't know, it's pretty steep, but the trail looks good.
It's hard to turn around once you start going. It just feels good.
Well, and it's hard to get that perspective, you know, here we are way down here. It's not super rocky, so it's not bad.
With four-wheel drive, it's really like a dirt road.
At this point, the trail is, you know, nice and wide, steep. We went up there, but that rock, I think maybe that was the worst part, but we'll see. Yeah, this part here is beautiful. Nice windy trail through the woods here.
It really does remind me of when we were making roads up in the homestead in Alaska.
Yeah, it does. So here we are on Daniel again. It's just absolutely, it's beautiful up here. To get to this point, you have to traverse all those rocks we went through. But if you look at the map, we're about halfway through Daniel. So we're going to see how far we can go. Maybe we'll be able to go all the way to the end and turn around. I believe this is a one-way, a dead-end trail. We have to turn back around, so we'll take a look. Now this part here is looking a little intense, but not. I think we've gone down worse. We're almost at the end of Daniel, so let's see if we can navigate up that. We're going to take our time. I think right here, if we stay right.
Yeah, I think the right is the right one.
And again, the advantage of this little machine top of Daniel. There's only about probably 1,000 feet left of the trail, and it is absolutely gorgeous, but I don't know that we're going to traverse down this, and I'm going to show you why. As you look, it is absolutely gorgeous up here on Daniel, but to get down to that last 1,000 feet, it's like this. And again, Miss Jody, stay there. You can kind of see the drop off. It just drops off over here, and it gets pretty intense down there. So let's just kind of walk over here and show you. But we've traversed almost all of Daniel. Holy cow, that is definitely
that's definitely a tube machine.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go down there by ourselves. And just to kind of give you an idea, I've only walked about 100 feet from our razor here, and it's maybe 75 feet, and it's already quite the drop. And so you can kind of see there, that gives you a better perspective. I mean, that's a good drop, but wow, just how beautiful it is up here. Look at that. Just absolutely gorgeous. Okay guys, now time to get back down the rocky road here. And again, just take your time. This is not a bad road. We're in the 50-inch side-by-side. This is the roughest part of Daniel up to the extreme part. And we're at a pretty good angle going down. So you just want to take your time. I do like the engine braking on this Razor Ultimate. Taking our time, and again, that power steering is so helpful. Miss Jody is hanging on for deer life there with the Polaris bar.
No.
But it is pretty steep, and again, the video just doesn't show it. All rocky here, so we're going to take our time. And again, we're just on stock Polaris tires. Gotta remember which direction we went. We went straight through here. And we'll drop on in. There we go. Just get yourself a good line. You know, if you're driving and you're not confident about where you're going, don't do it. Sometimes you get caught in something like we did at Brown Mountain. But take your time, get your line, learn your machine. And then we went this way, we avoided that ravine. And always, you know, utilize each other's memories. Sometimes it's hard to remember which way you came, which way you went to keep yourself safe. Utilize each other, and we're just taking our time, avoiding some of the extreme stuff here. This is a pretty good little drop here, and again, the video doesn't really kind of show the magnitude of the rocks. I'm trying to save my skid plates, but you know, we've been really using them.
Come in handy on the rock.
Almost to the bottom of this. And for us, this is the worst part up to that point that we showed you. I'm going to pause right here, just kind of looking. And again, the video doesn't show you the full magnitude of it, but we're going to drop right back down in here. And that's probably about 20 feet drop. And we've come up from that direction. Come down from that direction, I'll say. So let's just keep traversing down this. And this is going Okay, guys, see that sign right there? It says ATVs, motorcycles, not advised. That's Daniel Trail. We went all the way to about the last 1,000 feet, and we just did it in our little 50-inch. Take your time. Again, you have to use your own wisdom. You have to know when to stop. You have to know when to turn around. If you feel unsafe, don't do it. I think a lot of people try to keep up with the Joneses, per se, when it comes to anything. No, you know your limits. There were times where we thought maybe we would turn around, but we walked it and we felt safe. We have some Jeep experience in our life, so use your experience, use your gut. If your gut says no, don't do it. But a beautiful trail. I hope that you enjoyed Daniel Trail.
It's so pretty once you get there.
And again, I pray that you have a blessed every day.
Stay razor focused.